We're going to talk about developing an action plan for your job search. Here's the problem. Unless you undertake your job search effectively, the likelihood is that it will take much longer than necessary. It will cost you money, and you'll end up having to compromise on the quality of the position you accept. Most people who have been job searching unsuccessfully for some time realize in hindsight that they need an action plan and professional guidance. Here's what's at stake. For those of you who are employed and seeking a new role, delaying means putting your career development on hold, as well as any opportunity to maximize your true potential. If you're employed and your position is not under threat, if you don't treat your job search as a priority and make adequate time available for it, the chances of securing a new position and progressing your career are going to be minimal. It's unlikely the world will come to you, and time waits for no man or woman. For those of you who are between jobs, what's at stake is having to compromise on the quality of opportunity you assume if you don't apply yourself properly to your job search and end up delaying the process. Many people for whom a job search takes longer than expected have to compromise on the quality of the position they accept, which can negatively impact on your overall career opportunity. There's also the issue of loss of income. If your job search takes you just 1 month longer than it should do, for many executives that's tens of thousands of dollars or pounds. For many people, failure to apply themselves properly to their job search will result in the process taking upwards of 2 months longer than it should do. Furthermore, assuming a new position presents a great opportunity to increase your earnings and take your career and income to a new level. Your job search presents an opportunity for you to move closer to realizing your hopes and dreams, for a better quality of life, an exceptional income, and to fulfill your true potential. The starting point should be developing an action plan. This plan will support your best interests and help you find a better job faster. It will also maximize your earnings and make the most of your career opportunity. Whether your motivations are to be the best in a specialist field or to take your career to the next or highest levels. If you're looking to significantly change your career direction, we suggest you consider engaging a professionally qualified career coach to help you evaluate your options and their implications and to guide you. Okay, so here's our 7-point action plan to help you find a better job faster. We're not going to read through the suggested 7-point action plan. We want you to follow it yourself. However, we would like to highlight a few important points. We suggest you work your way through the action plan and then revisit different areas as appropriate. For example, take online soundings on your CV, resume, and LinkedIn online personal profile. Some points in the action plan should be subject to relentless effort, for example, networking, identifying areas of companies for whom you could work, and making applications. It's important from the start that you work out the environments in which your skills can be best put to use. Think about this smartly because in some areas you'll get better results than others. There will be areas in which you can be happiest, which you will find most rewarding, and in which you can truly excel. In the Establishing Your Goals section, we offer tips on how to write up your target opportunity, and we also show some brainstorming mind maps in the toolbox. It's important that you brainstorm how your skills can be applied effectively, not only to help you secure a better job, but also to make your job search more effective and help you find that job faster. Please appreciate, if you're planning to make a significant career change, we advise you to use a qualified career coach. You'll find tips in Intelligent Networker. Please apply them. We've undertaken a lot of research in these areas, and it's fundamental that you get these right from the outset. Your CV, resume, and LinkedIn profile are like shop windows. At senior levels, the competition is fierce and the stakes are high. We can give you great tips to maximize your job search potential. But remember, you are unique, and your skills and needs will vary from those of others. We recommend you get honest input from a friend and consider using a professional CV, resume writer, or career coach to support your job search efforts. It pays to sit down with someone who you feel is qualified to give you good advice. A peer, an ex-boss, an HR business partner, or someone in a professional occupation. Discuss with them your CV, resume, the type of role you want to go for, and how to go about your job search. Look for their input. Do they think you're focusing on what is realistic and right for you? It's surprising how many executive job seekers have clear ideas about which specific companies they'd most like to work for, or which fields they're most interested in, but who haven't considered listing other companies that would be great to explore openings with. Work on this list on an ongoing basis and look for ways to explore these openings. Make sure you do this. Apply yourself and avoid dreaming. Develop a list of people, your network, who can help in your job search. Choose people who can open doors into areas that are relevant to you and can also possibly suggest ways you can broaden your people network. You need to put a lot of effort into networking. More jobs for knowledge workers, intelligent executives are found through networking than any other way. One of the most frequent mistakes executive job seekers make is the failure to harness all job search methods. Too great a proportion of people are comfortable just using one or two methods. We categorize 5 methods of job searching. Using all of these will bring you better results. We don't need to tell you the basics, how close the job is to your hometown or the salary it offers, but we want to stress some less obvious points when it comes to assessing the quality of an opportunity. Line of business. Most companies have a single business function around which the business is prioritized. Let's call it their core business function. People in these functions are often more valued, more respected, and paid well. Promotion and earnings opportunities for those people aligned to the core are often stronger than those who are not. Your best interests are most likely to be realized working for a company which aligns particularly well with your skill set. Look at CEOs, and you should be able to spot 3 patterns by which they've risen to the top. They have a finance background. After all, business is about numbers. They have a sales background. Every business wants to maximize sales. They have a background in the core function of whatever that business does. For example, invariably, legal firms are led by lawyers. CEOs at consumer packaged good companies often have a marketing background. Manufacturing companies are often led by people with backgrounds in design. Ownership and size of the company. Some people prefer working in smaller company environments where responsibilities are broader, opportunities to make a difference are bigger, and teamwork is more important. In larger companies, there tend to be more managerial levels and therefore more avenues for moving up the ladder. Big decision-making often takes place at the country of ownership, HQ location, where there will be greater scope for influencing business direction. In an overseas subsidiary, many senior managers are merely implementing someone else's ideas or strategies. Large companies will typically offer more potential routes or avenues in which to develop your career. However, smaller ones normally present a broader scope of autonomy, influence in the role. Strength of the company, its marketplace, and the prospects for the company. A company in a growth market, which has a strong offering for that marketplace and whose future looks promising, is most likely to present a better, more satisfying, and more lucrative environment, and one with better long-term prospects than a weak one, or a company in a market in a state of decline. Furthermore, a company with growing revenues and a profitable set of financials is far more likely to give you security, more likely to be able to pay you more, and to offer better prospects for career advancement. A common pitfall job seekers encounter is a loss of morale, but this need not apply to you. In fact, job searching presents an opportunity for you to enjoy new experiences and progress your career. However, you need to understand that your job search is more of a marathon than a sprint. So how do you maintain your morale? Be sure to get out there and network with people. It's not only a great way to uncover openings, but will help make sure you don't become too isolated. We have 3 recommendations to help you accelerate your job search. Firstly, working in isolation is a blocker to job search effectiveness, so join a job search work team. These are unlikely to work well for people who are employed and for whom time is at a premium. However, for people between jobs, they're a winner. If you can't find or form one, working with just one job search buddy will help you. Secondly, create a game or chart that measures your progress. One way to maintain your motivation is to keep a track of your activities so you can see that you're progressing towards your ultimate goal. Every positive step you take in the right direction will bring you closer to landing a fulfilling new job. We've included an example in the form of a point-scoring system, Intelligent Networker. Thirdly, maintaining your psychological and physical well-being. Drink plenty of water to help energize you and exercise every day, even if it's only a walk. Working out releases feel-good endorphins that make you feel positive. Avoid or minimize your alcohol consumption. Save the celebrations for when you've got your new job offer. The more effort you put into your job search, the better your results will be. With the right foundations and an intelligent approach, you can accelerate your job search and find a better job faster. This is an exciting time for you, and a great opportunity to advance your career. Seize your chance and good luck!